Hey guys, Coach Lauren here. Today we have a total body workout. All you're gonna need today is a kettlebell. And if you have a jump rope, you can grab a jump rope for one of our moves at the end. We're doing a total body circuit today. So we're gonna be doing some combo moves and we're gonna work that full body. All right, so start your watches. Let's get started with a warm up. All right, I'm gonna take you down for some squats first. So legs are gonna be about hip width apart. We're just gonna squat down and up. Keep that head up, chest nice and tall. Get in that deep squat. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, take those arms out. We're just gonna circle forward and backwards. And then add some swings. Hug yourself here. Open and close that chest. All right, we're gonna take it to some reach overs. So we're gonna reach up and over. Engage that core. Awesome job. All right, one more each side and rest. I want you to kick one foot out. We're gonna scoop and switch. Okay, this is gonna get those hamstrings. Good, let's do one more each side. Last one. All right, turn back, forward, open up those legs a little wide. We're just gonna do some side lunges. So I want you to reach this way and then switch. Okay, if you need to tap that floor, engage that core. Just side to side. We're gonna get those legs warm. All right, one more each side. Last one. And rest. Okay, grab some water if you want. So, like I said, it's a big circuit today. We've got 7 exercises. I'm gonna lead you through. We're gonna do 4 rounds, okay? Really just need the kettlebell, like I said. All right, we're working for 40 seconds, 20 seconds off. We are gonna start with a sumo squat. So you're gonna grab that kettlebell, legs are wide, wider than the hips, and your toes are turned out. And you're gonna hold that kettlebell here, and we're gonna squat, okay? Or you can hold it up, whatever is more comfortable. Let's get our timer going. All right, grab that weight. Here we go. Legs are wide, toes are turned out, and we're gonna squat down, okay? My goal is to try to hit the tap the floor with that weight, okay? You wanna get low, but you wanna keep that chest tall. So I don't wanna see you leaning forward, okay? Pretend like you are sliding your back down a wall. So it's on the wall, flat against the wall, and just going down and up, down and up, okay? That'll help you keep that chest nice and tall so we're not hunching forward. Keep those shoulders drawn back. Whew, we got 10 seconds left. Time flies. You're like, Lauren, this is only our first move. I know. All right, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, put that weight to the side. We're actually gonna come down to the floor. You're gonna lay on your belly, okay? Your head, neck, and shoulders are coming up. You're gonna look straight and down towards the floor. We're sliding those hands up and down. All right, here we go. Lift up. I'm looking to the side to show you, but I want you guys keeping that gaze straight ahead. You're just looking straight ahead at the floor. You're not turning your head side to side. So my chest is up, so I have that constant tension in my back. And then as my arms are sliding up, I'm squeezing in those shoulder blades, up and down. My feet are glued to the floor, so my feet are not up. Keep those toes glued to the floor. Squeeze the booty. Just slide those hands up and down. Woo, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good, come on up. Grab that kettlebell again. So we're going to a squat to a high row. So hips or legs are about hip width apart, okay? you're gonna squat and then come up to a high row. So here I want those elbows higher than the wrists. All right, here we go. Squat down, tap, and then draw that up. Elbows are higher than my wrists, okay? So I'm not like this. All right, don't do that. We want those wrists protected, elbows are high, chest stays up, down and up. Squat to upright row. It's like a zipper. Whoop, you're like zipping up the jacket. Whoop, sound effects and all. Good job. You're more than halfway there. Good. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good, okay, set that weight back down. We're coming back to the floor for our next 2 moves. So we're gonna come down. These ones are called leg slides. So what I want you to do, we're actually gonna walk, you're gonna come up into that glute bridge, and we're gonna walk our feet out and back in, okay? You can do one leg at a time also. All right, here we go. Up in that glute bridge. So if you wanna do one foot, you're gonna kind of almost like you're sliding it out, sliding it back in. Slide it out, slide it back in. So it's just a gentle motion where you can walk both out. You're working those hamstrings, so you should feel this in the back of the leg. So if you're sliding it out, nice gentle pull. Like I'm barely tapping the floor, but I have enough tension where I can feel that activation in my hamstrings. All right, one more each side, and rest. All right, we're staying on the floor, but you're gonna flip over to push-ups. I want you to stay with me on these because we're gonna do them slow and controlled. So you're gonna actually be on your knees. If you can be on your toes, that's fine, but you still gotta stay with me, okay? So I want a more narrow grip, more close, like a more tricep push-up. So hands, elbows are staying close to that rib cage. So we're coming down and press up. Join me, down and up, down and up. Okay, I want you to focus getting that chest all the way to the floor and back up. Woo, you feel that in your triceps? It's a little better when we control this and keep those elbows really close to the rib cage. You got 10 seconds. You can do this. Woo. We're going down and up. One more. And rest. Woo, push back into that child's pose for a split second. We're coming back up. We have kettlebell swings. So you're gonna grab that kettlebell again, and we're hinging and coming up. It's a swing. Let's keep it eye level. I'm gonna turn side view for you so you can see. All right, here we go. So we're hinging down and then up. This is power through your legs. Okay, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the booty, and tuck it under when you pull up, squeeze, and squeeze. So it's your legs, it's powering that weight up. The weight is literally just in my fingertips, but my arms are not driving the weight up. Woo, you got this. Squeeze, squeeze. Now when we end, you wanna end with that kettlebell on the bottom. Okay, not up in midair. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo, slow it down. Good, all right. Last move in this circuit, and then we get to repeat. We got jump rope. So I have options for you. You can do that full jump rope, okay? Or we have your low impact option where we're stepping, all right? We're going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're here for 40 seconds. Woo! I'm thankful today that I can jump. Coming back from an injury, I haven't been able to jump, so this is good. This is good progress. Woo! Keep going. More than halfway. You got this. We're here. Jump, jump, jump. 10 seconds. Stay with me all the way. We've got 3, 2, and rest. All right, grab a quick sip of water, and we're back to the top, okay? Like I said, we're We're gonna squeeze in 4 rounds today, all right? So we have 3 more rounds. We're starting back with those sumo squats, okay? So grab that kettlebell. All right, big inhale, here we go. We're going down and up. Remember, we are sliding down that wall, okay? So this is gonna work those inner thighs, okay? So you should feel that on the inner side of the leg. Woo, and in your booty. Good job. You are halfway. Keep that chest tall. When we start to get tired, our form is usually the first thing to go. So keep listening to my form cues like you're sliding down a wall here. Back is nice and straight. Woo. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, coming down to the floor. We have those slides, so we're on our bellies. Head, neck, and chest are coming up. Feet are locked into that floor. Okay, and we're sliding. Gotta move this weight. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So come up. Arms are coming out and in. Out and in. Out. Slow your breathing down here. This is more active recovery. We're working the back. Okay, you feel this in your lower back. Squeeze that booty. Squeeze the shoulder blades as we're pulling down. So at home, if you have a band, an elastic band, you can add a little resistance here and pull that band down with you. Good job. Okay, and that's a progression you can make too. So once you master this, you can add that band. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Woo. Good job. All right, we're coming up for that squat to high row. All right, grab that kettlebell. We're down, high row, elbows higher than those wrists. Okay, no bending of the wrists here. Okay, these should be straight and locked as you come up. There's no bend. All right, here we go. Squat and row. Squat and row. Good. Keep that chest tall. No hunching over. Okay, I'm tapping because I'm getting low in my legs. That's okay if you can't go that low. You go however low, but you stay with the correct form. Whoo, good job. More than halfway. You're killing it. I like our combos today. We got strength, and then we've got a little more mobility in our arms and legs, and rest. Good. All right, coming back to the floor for the next 2 moves. So we have those slides and the push-ups. I really like doing these single leg. I think let's do those single legs. So you're gonna pull glute bridge up into the glute bridge. Here we go, up, and you're gonna slide one leg out and then slide it back in. Okay, but I have tension on my leg, so I can feel that in my hamstring. Okay, just so act like you're dragging that leg back in. Whoop. Okay, so you activate it. Whoop. Good. More than halfway. Got about 8 seconds. You got this. More active recovery here. And rest. All right. Flip it over. We have those push-ups. Stay with me for this one. All right. Grab water when you need it. All right, I want those elbows in close to the rib cage. All right, here we go. Down and press up. Down. Try to get that chest all the way to the floor. Full range of motion. Press up. Down. Press up and down. Press up, down, and up. Woo, how do those triceps feel? Okay, if you don't feel it in those triceps, I want you to remember to squeeze those elbows into your rib cage, okay? My arms are literally touching my sides when I come down. We've got 8 seconds. You got this, stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 1 more, 2, and press up. Woo, good, good job. All right. We're back to those kettlebell swings. Grab that kettlebell. gonna show you side view again. So we're hinging, weight comes up to our eye level, all right? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Down and up, squeeze. Power from those legs. We're hinging, not squatting. Okay, there's a slight bend in the knees, but that motion's coming from the hips. Shooting those hips to the back and up. Squeeze the glutes. Woo! You are halfway. Good job. We got it. I know, this one gets your heart rate up. Woo, and then we got those jump ropes. Got it, you got it. Woo, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest at the bottom. Woo. All right, move that weight out of the way. Grab water if you need, we have jump ropes. And then we're done with round 2, okay? We're cruising right along. All right, 10 seconds. Remember your options. You can do that low impact option or full jump rope. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. All right, let's get some fast feet here or some fancy footwork. Let's go in and out, in, while you're still doing that jump rope. Woo! Good job. "20 seconds. Guess what? You woke up today and you're able to do this. It's a lot more than other people can say. So great job on you for getting up and moving your body. Whew. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, we are halfway. Round 2 is done. We are back to the sumo squats. All right, adjust your weight, okay? So you have our strength moves, you know what those are. Can you go up in your weight? All right, we're 2 weeks into this, a couple weeks in. So up your weight if you need. All right, sumo squats, toes are turned out, and we're squatting down. Here we go. Remember, this is where we're sliding up and down that wall. Keep that back, chest tall, back is flat. Good. Woo. Don't look down. Stay up. Keep that gaze up, okay? The minute you tilt your head down is when you start to round the shoulders, okay? You stop engaging your core. All right, keep it focused. Good. We have 10 seconds left of this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, coming down to the floor for those YW raises. Come all the way to the belly. Anchor those feet into the ground. Okay, and we're gonna lift the chest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. All right, hands are sliding up and down. Okay, this is really good for your shoulder mobility, but you're also squeezing the backside. So you're squeezing your booty, you're squeezing the back, your lower back is strengthening, your upper back is strengthening. This is so good for the whole posterior chain. You're halfway, plus shoulder mobility. I feel like we use our shoulders for everything. It's literally like a secondary muscle in like most exercises, pretty much every exercise. So we gotta make sure that they're loose and limber and ready to go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo, good job, all right. Push back into that child's pose if you need. Okay, squat to high row. Let's do it. Up, okay, like a zipper. I got all the analogies today. So toes are turned forward now and feet are still about hip width apart. And we're squatting, here we go. So squat down and then zip it up, high row. Whoop, good job. Keep that chest tall, gaze forward. Again, we don't wanna look side to side. We don't wanna look down. You got it. Whew. All the things you can do with one piece of equipment. Who knew? Me, I did. All right, down and up. You're more than halfway. You got this, you're crushing it. Whew. We're gonna be in and out in 30 minutes-ish with a cool down. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew, good job. All right, we're coming down for those leg slides and then we have push-ups. So, we're gonna do one leg at a time. I love that activation more. I just feel it more. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. So lift those hips up, and you're gonna slide that leg out and slide it in. Other side. Slide it out. Slight tension on those legs. You can feel that in your hamstrings. Woo! Good job. Whew. Nice. Keep alternating. Slow it down so you really feel that activation. Good. We have about 10 seconds to go. Keep those hips high. As we get tired, we start to fall out of that bridge. You want to keep them high. One more each leg. Nice job. Bring it down. All right, flip it over. Woo. We got push-ups. Okay, stay with me. If you want to take it up on your toes, you can, but you got to keep those elbows locked in. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bring it down and up. Also, so if we're on our knees, again, I want those toes locked into the floor. I don't want your feet up here while you're doing the push-ups. Keep them locked in. All right, down and up. Keep those elbows close. Elbows are shooting straight back to in the back of the room. They're not spraying out. You're halfway. Get that chest all the way to the floor. Good job. You want to get good at your push-ups, you got to get that chest to the floor. Full range of motion. Go down and up. One more. Down and rest. Woo. All right, kettlebell swings. Here we go. Grab that weight. Grab water when you need. I'm gonna face you this time. So remember, we're hinging and coming up. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down and up, hinge. Squeeze the glutes as you power up. So down and squeeze, down and squeeze. Just come eye level with that weight. Good. Little cardio for ya. Good job, you're killing it. You're halfway. Good job. Keep going. You stop when I stop. Stay with me. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest at the bottom. Woo! All right, move that weight to the side. Okay, jump rope. Grab water if you need it. Okay. Here we go. In 5. Can you hear all the breathing I'm doing right now? In 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. Woo. Remember your low impact option here. Good job. Keep twisting those arms. If you have a real jump rope at home, you can try some double unders. Hey, those are so hard. So good though. Did you know jump roping is so good for you? Like if you jump rope for like 30 minutes a day, so good for you. Oh, we got 10 seconds. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew, all right. One more round. We are here one more time. Okay, good job. How are we feeling? We're doing great. All right, sumo squats. Here we go, last round, best round. Perfect form, all the reps. All right, toes are wider, or toes are turned out, but your legs are wider than your hips. Here we go. We are sliding up and down that wall for the last time today. Woo. All right, and then when you push through the floor here, I want you to push through the whole part of your foot, not just like the ball and not just the heel of your feet, the whole part of your foot. Use the whole foot. Power up and press. Good. Awesome job. Woo, I feel that. You feel that in your inner thighs? Keep that chest nice and tall. Don't slack on that form. We have 8 seconds. Good. 3, 2, one more squat. And good. Okay, come down. We have those WY slides. Let's work it the back. All right. down, all the way to the belly. Lock those feet into the floor. Chest and neck. Chest is coming up in 3, 2, 1. So lift that chest, lift those arms, and we're sliding and squeezing. Okay, squeeze the shoulder blades. You're squeezing your booty to hold yourself up. You're breathing, you're not holding your breath. You're looking forward, and you're squeezing the arms. So imagine that you're pulling that band down and back up. Squeeze the shoulder blades, almost like you're squeezing a little pencil in between your shoulder blades. We got 10 seconds to go. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo, all right, come back up. We have a squat to high row. I think these are my favorite. I love combo moves. I just feel like I'm working all the things. All right, this one, your legs are hip width apart, toes are facing forward, and we're zipping up the jacket. Here we go. Squat down and zip it up. Whoop. You guys like my sound effects? Here we go. Whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes to get through it. Tap all the way to the floor. Can you get that kettlebell all the way to the floor? That's a deep squat. Stay low with that chest tall. Don't hunch over. And zipper. Elbows higher than the wrists. Woo. We're almost there. You got about 10 more seconds on this one. Good job. One more. Squat down and rest. Woo. Good. All right, move that to the side. We're back to those leg slides. 4 more moves. All right, lay it down. Come up into that glute bridge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So up, hips are high. One leg at a time. Out and slide it in. Out, slide it in. Out, slide it in. Woo. Good. Remember, slight tension there so you can activate those hamstrings. Otherwise, if you're just kicking your leg in and out, we're not doing much, okay? Press slightly into the floor. You wanna feel the activation in the back. We've got 10 seconds. Good job. One more on this side and rest. Good. Hug those knees in for a split second. We're gonna flip it over. Get ready for those push-ups. Last round of push-ups. All right. Remember, elbows in close to that rib cage. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Chest to the floor. All the way. Good. Okay, slow it down here. Slow and controlled. Slow down, power up. Slow down, power up. Good. Feel that in your triceps. 10 more seconds. You're gonna have the most shredded arms for summer. In 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, 2 more moves. We got the kettlebell swings. And we got a jump rope. Here we go. Grab water if you need it. Get ready with that kettlebell. All right. We're hinging. Power move. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down. Squeeze the glutes. Hinge at the hips. Those hips are shooting straight to the back of the room. Kettlebell's coming up to eye level, shoulder level. Good. Squeeze the glutes. When you come to the top. Halfway. Woo! Good job. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest at the bottom here. Woo! Nice job. All right, we're finishing with jump rope. Good job, you guys. All right, let's do those in and out jump ropes again. 10 seconds. Grab water if you need it. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out and in. Stay with me. With 40 seconds, you got this. Woo. Remember your low impact option. You can step it out. Keep those arms moving though. If you want to take it up a notch, if you have lighter dumbbells, like 1s and 2s, you can put those in your hands while you jump. Woo. Progressions. All right, 10 seconds to go. Let's go. Finish it with me all the way. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo, good job. All right, grab some water. I want you to walk it around just a little bit. Let that heart rate come back down. Okay, good job. All right, breathe with me here. Big inhale up, exhale down. Let's do one more. And exhale down. Good. Bring that arm across. If your heart rate is still really high, you can do a little tap side to side or continue to walk around while you're stretching your arms. Switch sides. Good. You guys killed it today. That was a good one. I love that combo where we're working strength and mobility at the same time. All right, get those triceps. Switch. Good. Bring one leg up. We're gonna do that quad stretch. And switch. Good. All right, let's open up those legs wide, and then I want you to press it out. Press that leg out, and then switch. Press the other side out. And switch. And switch. Good. Put those legs close together. I want you to reach for your toes. Fold forward, tuck the chin. Really feel that in the back side, those calves and hamstrings. And then nice and slowly roll back up. Good. Big one more inhale and exhale. Great job today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.